How does one become a chess assassin? First, learn the art of attacking chess. And alongside intense training and perfecting your technique, you must develop a strong sense of observation. Chess assassins, even in desperate situations, must be willing to complete their missions. And after having said that, cultivate a calm mind and a strong focus and the ability to maintain concentration under pressure. And now, presenting how to become a chess assassin, chess ninjutsu. How do you describe imbalances? What are imbalances? Basic questions. What do you have that your opponent does not? Or vice versa. Something your opponent has that you don't have. You're playing black in this position. White challenges your queen. What you have is an attacking pattern. Look closely and examine the position of white's king, still stuck in the center. Trading queens would be a blunder here. The correct move is queen to f1, a forced capture. There is no other way for white to answer. And then there is a discovered and a double check. Bishop to d3 check. And after king over to e1, black delivers the final blow.
Finish him!
Checkmate.
Fight!
This is another pattern you must become familiar with. It is a piece sacrifice followed by attraction, which is to draw a piece to a desirable square before delivering the final blow. Knight to e7 is check. Capturing the knight is the only move that black has. And this is followed by the attraction, sacrifice, rook d8 check, forced, and the final blow. Check.
Finish him! Finish him!
Checkmate.
Remember that pattern understanding comes from pattern studying.
Why is it important to become familiar with mating patterns? This is the correct move. Sacrificing
Finish
the
him!
queen. Black captures.
Finish him!
But if you don't know how to follow up after the correct move, then you could end up losing. Rook to g4. Now it is white who will be getting checkmated. Why? Because white continued playing passive. Queen to b7. And this game shows what not to do as white. And after king a4, king to d4, and king captures pawn. King to e3, and it's only a matter of time. Pawn to e5, And now it is black's turn. After bishop e2, and now ready to follow through with checks. King over to f3, rook f8 check, king g2, queen d5 check, king h2, rook to f2 check. And it doesn't matter what white does at this point, whether king to h3 or king to h1, the result will be the same. Check. King g4. So what is the verdict now?
Finish him! Finish him!
Rook a3 check. And this is followed by checkmate. Now let's turn the board around. This time you will play the white side of the same position. Now let's see if you can do better. The basic rule of thumb when calculating threats, checks, and captures. If white does not take, king to b7 leads the queen to b6 checkmate. And the solution to this puzzle is 3 consecutive checks. Check. White sacrificed the queen and the rook just to deliver a checkmate.
Finish him! Finish him!
Check. Checkmate.
Going into an endgame and centralizing the king. Wow. Excellent chess.
Alright, we're at the last part of the video, and this final game is an illustrative lesson on how to make an assessment based on the imbalance. But don't take my word for it, take it from the Joker.
Your principal goal is to create some kind of imbalance in the game. So here's a list. When you try to make your minor piece superior to your opponent's minor piece, it's called a minor piece imbalance. Then there is an imbalance in the board's pawn skeleton. You have a spatial advantage, which is an imbalance that leaves the opponent's pieces gasping for air.
Lastly, a material advantage. 1 pawn ahead is enough for a world championship victory. Compare the minor pieces. Which side has the minor pieces that are more actively placed?
Look at the pawns. Which side has the pawns that are closer to reaching the queening square?
Which side has more space? When it comes to material imbalance, both sides have an equal number of pieces. Thanks for watching. Stay tuned.